All right, and we're live. Hey, everybody, what's up? Saigan Cat here. Been a while. Sorry about the lack of streams. But it has not been without merit. I've been busy. Been working on the guide. Perry has also started helping work on the guide. She is done with school now, so you can probably see more content coming back. The end of this last semester was... oh, it was a doozy. But it's done now. Work is no longer insane for me, so I'm not coming home just dead at the end of the day. So you guys can probably expect to start seeing more content showing back up on the stream. I will be going back to Dragon Quest 11 to work on the Time Worm. And again, I said I've been working on the guide. And I wanted to show you guys that I've been working on the guide and show you kind of where I'm at with it. Because last we met, I'd finished data collection. I'd finished a 100% playthrough of the game. We got to level 30. We got all the spells listed, yada, 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 yada. We got all the data. So there's a walkthrough there. It just needs to be turned into something readable. But I want to get all the puzzle pieces created first, and then I'll start putting them into place. So following the playthrough of the game, data collection, and all that, I have begun mapping. And I want to show you guys where I'm at with that mapping today. So let's take a look. All right, so I'm assuming that this is working. This is a early scan of the world map. I've been hand drawing everything. And this is before cleaning it up. This took me a while to do because I did it in pencil first. I did the entire map, did the forests and mountains and hills and everything. And then when it was time to go over it in ink, I realized I didn't like how I did the mountains, forests, and hills, so I did a bunch of research online to find a nicer way of doing them, and this is what came of it. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I want to show you guys that I've also been cleaning these up. So when the guide comes out, you're not just going to be getting crummy scans like this. You're going to be getting something closer to this. It's cleaned up. It's on parchment paper. Or rather, a parchment paper background. So this is about the, you know, I said that it was all going to be hand-drawn maps. And this is, I think, the final version of the world map that I want to go with. I haven't decided how I want to do the labeling yet. I think... I don't know. I'll come back to it. If you guys have ideas on how I should go about labeling... the landmarks, the dungeons, the towns, things like that, please let me know. This was done freehand, so not everything is scaled correctly. I feel like the southern continent, particularly around Mercado, I feel like that wound up getting crunched a little bit. But the path through the mountains is actually correct, and that is what I think was the most important part of getting Mercado done. On to the next one. I also started in on the dungeon mapping once I felt happy with the world map. This is just a rough scan of Erdrick's tomb, and again, this is something that I spent some time cleaning up. I actually did these dungeon map cleanups this morning. I've been working on the actual hand-drawn ones the last couple of days. So here's Erdrick's tomb, cleaned up and with a nice parchment paper background. Again, really happy with how it turned out. I'm not going to show you everything that we have so far. I just want to give you like some progress pictures because I feel really bad that I haven't been streaming lately. But progress is being made. Here's the swamp cave. I decided to go with a question mark where the princess would be because it's not designed to be just this blind walkthrough. I want this to be kind of a companion piece to the game. So we're going to have the swamp cave here. And then Perry has also begun working on her ideas for the monster designs for the bestiary. And this is what she came up with for a slime, which is fantastic. This isn't her final design on the slime. There's a couple of changes that she wants to make to it. And again, we're going to be doing kind of like field sketches for the monsters. But she's been doing this. She was working on a Draki last night. The Draki also looks really good. So yeah, that's about where we are right now. I do want to point out, it's not often that I do this because I'm really bad about Patreon, but this map right here, I have turned this into a wallpaper. I am going to put that on my Patreon, and it's going to be available as a download to all of my patrons. So, again, thank you very much, everybody, for your patience these last few months. Life has been insane over here. The guide has turned out, it's actually been a lot more fun working on than I was expecting it to be. The mapping was stuff that I was really worried about. Like, after doing the actual collection of everything and doing the basic maps on like a spreadsheet just to get the layout, I was really worried about how they were going to turn out hand drawing them. And I just finally sat down, started working on it, and I love how they've turned out. And I haven't actually been able to stop myself from working on the maps lately. Really, really enjoy it. So, again, check out my Patreon. Links will be below if you're watching this on YouTube. And patrons of any level will be able to download the world map wallpaper that I'm uploading over there. So again, thank you very much, everybody. I'm your host, Saigan, and I will see you all next time. Take care.